So good afternoon, friends. So in this lab, what we will do, whatever we have studied or explained, that latch, deep flip-flop, all these things we will discuss here. Okay. So today we'll discuss the latch part. Okay, delatch. Delatch, that is positive latch, and second negative latch. Yeah, exactly, you know the thing is, so this is your latch clock. So this is clock. So this is a latch. Okay. So which type of latch is this? So when a clock is equal to, suppose your clock, so you can say it's CK, is CLK bar.
Positive latch.
Okay, CLK bar. So when clock is equal to, suppose 1, suppose clock is equal to 1 means this is 1. Okay, so this is 1, that means it's on, so transparent, so it's a positive latch. Okay, so exactly this thing we will see again if you'll change the clock, okay, position, that means you will give this is to clock bar, this is clock, and I will change this also, so it will be a negative latch. Okay, so that time when clock is equal to 0, okay, so it will pass, okay, transparent, so that is called negative latch. So this thing we'll discuss in our lab experiment. So here we will give data, and you will check also what is the delay of this, and where, what is the delay of this, delay of this, delay of this, all these things, and this type of thing you will expect. Suppose this is your clock. So this is your clock. Suppose you are giving, suppose for I'm saying for positive latch. Okay, suppose this is your data. So that means when it is positive, okay, it will start from here, suppose. So this is positive, that means your Q will be transparent. Okay, so Q will be like this. Okay, then it is up to positive here, that means this thing. Then at negative, what happened? So same thing will be there, it will be hold, that means, okay, so this is 0 means up to this point you will get 0. Okay, because here, so you got 0. At 1 it is 0 means after that this will be same. Then again at when it is 1, so it will see at 1. Okay, so up to this point you will get like this, and at this point it will be same 0. Okay, again at 1, so it will come this point. So are you getting this? This is your clock, this is your data, this is your Q. So this thing you will check whether it's coming or not. So everything is clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is 1. Latch means it's level triggering. When it will be 1, so whatever will be to data, that will transparent. Okay, up to this is transparent. Whatever will be the data, that will transparent. You will get directly output. when clock will be 0, so whatever previously was there, okay, at this point clock will be 0, so same thing will be there up to next clock. Again the clock will come, it will see 1, okay, again clock, it will be 1, so at this point it will see 0, like that. So this is your latch. In the negative latch, when clock is negative, that will transparent, okay, and when it will be 1, that will be hold. So clear. So this thing, I think Pacheta will demonstrate this thing first. So then we will go for the D flip flop. That Satabdi will explain. Okay. So clear or not? So this part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So okay, Pratita will start or Satabdi?
Yes, sir, I'll start.
Okay, so you can share.
Okay, sir. My screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay, so as sir had said you already. Okay,
That is not.
okay, so visible.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so as sir has explained you, this is the CMOS implementation we are doing of the D latch. So this is for the positive. What happened? Just a minute.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is the same circuit as sir had shown, but I have taken like PMOS the up transistor and the down one as NMOS, and clock bar to the PMOS and clock to the NMOS, and similarly I have done with that another one also to pass TG as there. So then the back-to-back inverters are connected and output we are measuring at Q point. Okay. So we will now see in the SU2 how we are designing this one, and then we'll see its and then analyze the graphs. Okay. 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 So let's go to the SU2. Okay. And here. Okay. So this is the same circuit I have shown you in that figure. So I have connected here the PMOS and here the NMOS. Similarly here also this is the one TG and this is the another TG. Actually this TG both can be done using a icon, but I am using this genome terminal which is different to your LDXC, so it was hanging a lot. That's why I had to make it manually, this symbol one.
Okay.
But you can do it also with the help of symbol that Shatabdi will say you when she is demonstrating the flip-flop one, how to make the symbol and implement in the circuit. Okay. So this one how Sir had said in his notes, like that only you have to connect to parallel transistors, and the PMOS, let me zoom this one, you can see. So you can see here the PMOS substrate is connected to VDD and the NMOS substrate is connected to ground. Okay. Similarly, here also PMOS substrate is connected to VDD and NMOS substrate is connected to ground. The sizes of this both, we have taken the PMOS, obviously the strength of the PMOS is greater than NMOS. So it should be, we have taken here 4 times, that is mm, like 4 into 0.6 we have taken the strength of the PMOS, okay. And similar, that is 2.4. Similarly for the inverter also we have taken the same, okay. Then we have uh, uh, we have taken this two, and this is the back to back inverters we have used here. This is one inverter here, because we are connecting this one uh, and passing D here. Then the output also, whatever input will give, suppose we are giving high, 1 as the input, also will get 1 as the output in Q. That's why we are connecting this one. And here also we can measure the node voltage, because I have given this one, this thing, this N1, how I have given, there is a devices in here right side library. If you see, there is a device known as a nemnet, okay. You drag and drop that one, this will work as like naming your nodes, okay. So you can connect it and give any one name to it, so it will work as your nodes. Okay, so I have connected 3 nodes here, N1, N2 and N3. We'll check the node voltages here in the from the graph, what they're coming. Okay, and I have given here 2 pulses. One is for clock and another is for clock bar I have given. So in this one, in my circuit it was clock bar here, and this NMOS was clock bar. So I have connected these both to one and given one pulse here, that is the clock bar here. And then here I have connected both the clocks here, the PMOS and NMOS, both I have connected and given the clock source here. So we are now checking for clock equals to 1. So clock bar is 0, so this transmission gate will pass the signal. For that we will check now the schematic and then run and see, okay.
One point.
So
Uh, Hello. One point here for students. Here instead of 2 clocks, so you can use also 1. It is okay, but you can use also 1 by using 2 inverters. Okay, but today is so that is also okay. It's not a problem. So for simulation, it is also okay. So you can do anyway. Okay, go ahead.
yes, so then this one the input D and this is the output Q, okay. So anyone has doubt till this much?
No. No.
Okay. Fine, then you have to do the ngSpice, go to the tools, then create the netlist, then ngSpice simulation as you do, okay. Then we will go to the the Simran file. I think it is, yeah, fine. So okay, you will get the file like this. Then you have to specify the path, because we are having the NMOS and PMOS here, so we have to write the path name here, because we have to include the model files. Then the inverter, 3 inverters you are using, the name of the inverters, like they will be instantiated here. Then their width, length, I've said you the width, we are taking width of PMOS 4 times than the NMOS, so 0.6 into 4, 2.4, like that I have taken. And these are the 3 inverters, same fashion. And this is the SCM4, so that these are the 4 PMOS and NMOSs. Then this,
Yes.
yes.
The width of the PMOS is generally 3 times. Why you have taken 4 times? Means?
Yeah, it is not a problem
Take
actually.
it anything. Yeah, so you can take it 3 times, 4 times, anything. So we will let's first see the simulation in 3 times, then we'll I mean sorry 4 times, then we'll do it 3 times and see what is varying. I don't think anything will vary, but we'll see that, okay. Then this is the input, like the D. pulse 1, we are giving it 5 volts. Then this is the rise time and fall time. I've taken 100, and this is the width, and this is the period of the pulse. Okay, so 10 nano and 20 nano have taken. Um, this one clock bar to 0, as I said, so clock bar is 0 here, and this is the clock 1. Okay, so clock we are giving 1 in digital means 0 to 5. Okay, so that's what I've done here. Then I have given here 20 nanoseconds, 40 nanoseconds, both the thing. And this one delay, I have given some delay in the clock, because as sir explained today, you have to give a little bit of delay. So I have given here so that you can mark the difference properly, and also after some time of the arrival of clock, the arrival of clock bar, clock is coming. That's why I have maintained some delay here. Then this is the instantiation of that inverter, the sub circuit. This will be there automatically. Only have to edit is here the width and length. It will be according to that BSIM 3 technology, so change the width and length here. Then do it SCMOS P and SCMOS N. Then if we are not interested for this too, so comment the include lines, and then we have to write the control statement here. In the control statement, we are interested in measuring the D, that is the input, the output Q, the N1, N2, and N3 node voltages. And what is this two? Can anyone say me? What is this N4 and N0 I have written?
See the spice net list, you can understand. Just show them.
Yes, sir. I've shown. Can anyone understand what is that N4 and N0 voltage, node voltage? Why I have given that N4 and N0? If they're in the net, they can see and say.
Input and output. No?
What input and output? Because input and output I have given IND for input, and output is Q, so I have mentioned here Q. That's not the input and output. See, wait a sec. See here, I have the Q is our output. I have written Q, and IND means input D. So input is this, output is this. These are the 3 node voltages. N1 is after the first inverter. After the D, there is an inverter. After that, this N1 is there. Then N2 is, wait a second. Okay, wait. I'll show you the this one. See, this is the N1 here, N2 here, and N3 here. Okay, so I have mentioned the node voltages there, and this is Q, and this is the IND. I have extra mentioned there N0 and N4. What is it? I'm asking this two, like N4 and N0. I have also mentioned that too. So that in the netlist I have also marked here, but nobody asked me what is that. Okay, so this is the clock bar N0, and this is the clock N4. Okay, the node name N0, and because we are also interested in checking the this pulses of this one also, clock and clock bar, no, so that's why we have given that also. Okay, so voltage V1 V2 have named them the pulses, and these are the nodes. Okay, now I think you are clear. Hello, yes, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that node 4 and node N0 is nothing but that, but what clock she is giving. So to check that clock, so that's why that voltage you have to do. Okay.
Yes. Now we'll run the simulation. Okay. So from this, can anyone find out? Like here, the names are written up. Can anyone find out which is what? If you can see my screen properly, I think you can see it. It's zoomed in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's visible properly.
Yes.
Red,
So, say yes.
red and pink are the clock frequency, means.
You mean this one?
And the upper one.
No, pink is not pink. See here, it is written N3. No, pink is N3. That is not the clock pulse. Our clock pulses are this upper two. Okay, this sorry, not upper two. They are,
The
yeah,
left
yeah,
one,
upper two.
yeah,
N0 and N4.
yes.
Up N0 and N4. So these upper two are our clock and clock bar. Okay, this is clock, N4 is clock, and this is clock bar. So clock is our 5, because 0 to 5. So see, our clock is 5. It is see this axis, y axis, 50 to 60. So middle is 55. We are having voltage 0 to 5. So 55 is maximum 5. Here it is increasing 5 the amplitude. So here the clock is 5. Okay, and clock bar is 0. 60 means it is at 0 only. Okay.
Prachita, one thing you can change in that N0, yeah,
Yes, sir.
N0, so that you can give 5 to 0. Means if you see your schematic or your net list, then you show your Simran.
Okay, sir, I'm changing that.
Yeah, that is
N0, no?
N0, that voltage. Yeah, and you can see here two things, 0 and 0. It should be 5 to 0. Yeah, now it's correct. One is 5 to 0, and because it's exactly opposite, na.
Yes, sir.
So now you can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So it's
clock
correct
and
right
clock
now.
bar. Yeah,
Yes,
clock
thank
and
you.
clock bar.
This is the clock, this is the clock bar, and these three are our node voltages. So this one is N1. I think this is N2 and this is N3. Yes, right. N2, N3, and then this is our Q, and this is our input. Okay, so as input is 1, output is also 1. Okay, verified. And at that time N1 is 0, because N1 is after the inverter, so it will be the opposite now, so 0. And these three are also same, N2 and N3.
So
So
where
But
is
in
the?
the
Yeah,
but in the last input and data means different. Here it is 1 and here it is 0.
yeah. See here, red one is your input D, the last one. Okay, so
Yes.
it is your data. So now next is your N1. Okay, the next node is your N1 or what, Prachita? So after that
N1.
N1. So now you can see this is N1 after some
Yellow
delay.
is,
Yeah, the blue. Okay, it's Q. Okay, so yeah, this one, the yellow one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So N1, you can see it's inverted because after the inverter, so
Yes, sir.
little bit delay is there. So if you zoom this part, so you can see easily the delay. This from red to this yellow, some delay is there. Okay, in the falling edge you can see. Just wait, I noted that. So here you can see this and this. Okay, so in this falling part you can see some delay. Here also some delay is there. So if you zoom that part, then you can easily. So after that you can see. So next is your transmission gate. Okay, so what is the N2? N2 is the transmission gate output or what? This.
yes, I'll show.
This one
N2.
and this point. Okay, good. Okay, just show your plot. Okay, now the green one is your transmission gate output. Okay, so here the transmission gate output is this. Why this is? Can anybody say? Because you can see the clock is changing. The clock is changing at that point. So here the clock is changing. Okay, so that's why that is completely off. Okay, so it will not pass the fully data because after some time it will off. So that's why it is coming this. All data will not come. Okay, so after that, then the inverter part. So this is, I think, Q. Okay, so this is your N2. N2. After that, one inverter is there. So this is the inverter output. Okay, this is the Q. Okay, you can get some delay. You'll say it's some delay. Okay, so after that N3. Okay, after that N3. So N3 is your this one. Okay, you can see it's an inverted version and some delay is there. Okay, so now these are the things, means all the node values. But what is the, this is your positive latch or negative latch? Because
Positive latch.
because Prachita, one thing you can do is just give it is one cycle you have given and the transient time what you are given, how much 40 you have given, so can you give 80 or 2, yeah, 2 or 3 cycle?
Just a minute, got hanged.
Okay.
Okay. So this is happening with this, what I don't know, or it's getting hanged everything.
Okay, not a problem. So
Print.
close, stop and again you can start. Not a problem.
Yes, sir. I will just start again. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes. You
Sir,
can.
in the SU2 where we have given the clock uh, through pulse input. So instead of this, we can give means input, and then there we can clock and clock bar, and then we can short. And that way we can edit in the netlist.
Yeah, that way you can do, not a problem. So here what happened, the clock and clock bar exactly same time you will get. So that's why she has done this way. Means there is no means delay between clock and clock bar.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So otherwise, but in other way, suppose if you give a single clock, then 2 inverters. So if you connect the inverted output and buffered output for clock and clock bar, then there is some delay between clock and clock bar. That is actually in that way generally done, but in this way you will see that clock and clock bar exactly in set position. So who is absent today? Akanksha absent?
Sir, Akanksha, Sushri, and Chitra, I think.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So so Akanksha absent, so Susri absent, then Chitra absent.
Yes.
Then another one. So Soumya present. Total. Okay, 7 present, 1 absent, 3 absent. Okay.
Sorry, sir, I got disconnected.
Not a problem.
Sir, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so sir, you said me to change the period, no, to 80.
120 you can, yes, 80 or 120 you can change. At
Yes,
least
sir.
2-3 cycles if you'll see, then it will be better.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
not here. In transient.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. So now it is visible clearly. So the bottom one is your data. Okay. So now you can see when clock is 1. So this is Q, na? This is Q. Yes. So now you can see, suppose you start from here, the rising edge. So when clock is equal to 1, you can see whatever the data it is passing. Okay, you can see here in the red one, this is the data, and this is the Q. When clock is equal to 1, from that, yes, just else. So this is your clock, and this is your data, and this is your Q output. Okay, so when clock is equal to 1 up to this point, whatever the things. Okay, so this is your so but it is so what you can do, Shatabdi, just do one thing, just delay this clock to this position. Okay, at least do this 1 minute 10, it's
So which
5
position?
to 5 nanosecond. So change the clock delay to 5 nanosecond.
Yes, sir. Clock delay to 5 minutes.
Both V1 and N4 and N1. So clock delay to 5 nanoseconds.
5 nanoseconds.
Delay. Where is delay? Yeah, 5 nanoseconds. Yeah, good. So now you can see. So this is your clock. Okay. So now you can see. So this point. So this is your data. So what clock will see? So it will see the data at 1. Then up to this point. Okay, this is transparent. When clock is 1, your deep is transparent. That means up to this point. Okay, so you can see. So whatever the data, say 1, it is 1, it is 1. It is 0, it is 0. It is 1, it is 1. Now you can see when clock is equal to 0. Clock is 0, but your Q is not D. because at this point before the 0, when clock will go to 0, so before that what was the value? That is 1. So at this point it is hold mode. That means at that point the Q will be hold at that value. Okay, that's why 1 up to next. Up to this is 1.
Yes.
Okay, when clock will come 1, then it will see again it is 1. So it will come to 1 this point. Again it will see 0 because clock is 1 up to this point. Okay, whatever the things it will transparent come to this point. Okay, so once clock is 0, it will be hold at that one. Okay, so in this way it is working. So clear everyone?
Yes,
Just
sir.
Prachita, yeah. So everyone understood or still you have doubt? So just see the plot. Please, if you are not still you have any confusion, just ask here. So Khadagre, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Walker,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
others, Sapnanjali. Soumya,
Yes, sir.
then who else? Then Susri is absent. Okay. So everyone getting this point or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here one thing you can mark here. Okay, I will not say here because when Saptabdi will say, will demonstrate that time, I will say what is that hold and setup time things I will say. So this is clear for you. Okay. So next, you can, if you want to say anything or you want to say. So Anna.
I'll show the -1.
Yes.
So for the -1, we have to only change the position of the clock and the clock bar. Okay, means the clock will be the clock bar and clock bar will be the clock. Let me show you in the schematic once. Okay. So this one for the negative latch I have done. So this both I have given the clock now, and this one I have given the clock bar. Okay, I have given, and same D 0 to 5, and this one only have exchanged the position of clock and clock bar. This was first clock bar, this was also clock bar, this was clock and clock, and now this is clock bar, this is clock bar, this M3 and M1 are clock and clock. Okay, now we will see the that simulation for this one. Okay. Sir, here I have changed the -1, but I think it is not coming properly. Let me try here in this netlist only. So
So only thing is you have to change 0 to 5 or 5 to 0. That thing you will change everyone. It's okay.
so
No,
this
it's
one
0 to 0. You have to write
yes,
5
sir,
to
I
0.
changed. Yes, sir,
Uh,
I changed that. I was comparing the
okay.
difference.
Yes. Yes.
So you can see this one, the difference here. I have the clock bar now is N0. Clock bar and clock I have given N0 and N4 same. Only I have changed the pulse here. Okay. So this was 5 to 0. Now is 0 to 5. This was 0 to 5. 5 to 0. Let's change this delay also to 5. Mm. And yes, and this is just same. Okay.
Yeah. So now you can see the clock is equal to when 0. Okay. So this is 0. At this point, you can see this point is clock is equal to 0. This is your data. So data is equal to 1. So you can see this is 1. Okay. So up to what? Up to this, you will get whatever this data was there. Okay. Remember, up to this. So where is the problem?
But it is different here.
Yeah. I'll check. So this is now okay. So you change that. So now according to this, it is working. I think this is 1. This is 1, 1 up to this. 1 minute. So up to this is 1. Then at 0, this is okay. So when it is 0, it is saying 1. So at 0, it is transparent. Okay. When 1, it is. So now you can compare with this. Okay.
Yes, sir. We
It
have
is correct.
inverted the both.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, it's correct. So when you're 0, so now it is 0. Clock is equal to 0. So now what you are seeing here, it is 0. Okay. So data is transparent at this point. Okay. So after that, clock is equal to 1. So that means it will hold that value. That 1 will hold up to this point. Okay, you can see up to this point that is hold. So again, when it will be 0, so it will see again 1. So 1 will come. Okay. Up to this point, data will come transparent. Okay, up to this point. So after that, when it will be 1, so it will hold that 1 value. Okay. So clear here, same thing, but it's interchanged.
Yes. Now this is the clock and this is the clock bar. Previously this was the clock and this was the clock bar.
Yes.
So it is just these both are only changed.
So please just stay in that plot. So let them understand.
Yes, sir.
So the yellow pulse is clock bar.
The top one.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clock.
So according to the means clock bar, when it is 0, then the input is data is
For negative, when clock is equal to 0, okay, that means it will be transparent. When clock is equal to 1, it will hold.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, now just wait, Prachita here. So now your work, I'll give an assignment to all of you. So now by using that trick track command, measure command, you can measure how much delay in between data to N1, yes, N1 to N2, Q to N3. So all these things you can measure. How much delay you are getting for every components. For transmission gate, for inverter, all these things you can measure. So if you measure, then you can understand. So finally, from here, suppose I will ask what is the means your setup time. So you know setup time from where to where, from D to that N3. Yes or no? In your schematic, so you can see the D to N3. So that thing you can measure by measure command, or here on the plot also you can measure. Or getting my point or not? So from here, yeah, from this point to this is your path. Okay, this is your path. This is up to this point. Okay, So from up to this, what is the delay? So that is nothing but your setup time. Okay, so you can measure this value, or directly this point to this point, whatever curve you are getting. So if you measure that, then you can get the setup value. Okay, so setup value, why will that is important? Because suppose your clock is, suppose it's a positive latch. Okay, so this is your clock. If you will get a setup time of 5 picoseconds, suppose, that means from before 5 picosecond your data should be stable. Okay. So here, from here to here, this should be 5 picosecond. So if you know this value up to this value, then easily you can give. I said randomly delay this value. It's randomly to check this value. But if you will calculate this value from this to this value, then exactly what you can do. So suppose you have given a clock, just before that set of value, you can on your data, so that you will not get any violation at the output. Okay. So one thing here you can do, Prachita. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
can, yeah. So one thing you can do, instead of that 5 nanosecond, just give 0.1 nanosecond. In clock you have given 5 nanosecond. Just give 0.1 nanosecond
Mm.
delay. Yeah, 0.1 nanosecond. Okay. So now we simulate. Okay. So now you can see this is your negative edge. So up to this point, see, this is your 1. So you can see this is your hold at, from here you can start. When is equal to 0, data will pass. Okay, the when will be 1. So it is still it's not violating. Okay, what you want also, that thing you are getting here. Okay, so if the thing is, when the clock and data difference will be very small, then violation will come. So will not get exact thing. Okay, so that is the thing. So in deep flip, that thing we will see. So this, yeah.
Okay, so I'm stopping the sharing now.
Yes, and here I am saying everyone. So when you do the report, so please measure all these delays. Okay. So what is the delay between that D2, that N3? So all these things you can do. Okay, then you will get a better understanding. Okay. So thanks, Prachita. Nice. And Shatabdi, if you want to, then.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Sharing the screen.
And Shatabdi also, if you want to explain something that deep people, how it is connected in both labs, then you can
Yes,
say.
sir. Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
you
share
can.
that.
Yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So as Prachita said you about the latches, means positive and negative latch. So doing a master slave, connecting those positive and negative latch together, like a master and slave, we can make a D flip flop. So here you can see this structure is a latch and this circuit is a latch. Here we are connecting two inverters to isolate the input and output. So can you say me this first part is which kind of latch? This one.
Master,
Negative.
master latch.
Yeah, yes, this is master and slave, but which side, positive or negative?
This is negative latch. Negative latch.
Yes, it is negative latch, then it is positive latch. So, what kind of flip-flop we will get in today's class? Only sir said in the first few minutes. By connecting negative latch and positive latch, which kind of flip-flop we will get?
Positive trigger latch.
Yes, we will get positive edge triggered flip-flop, D flip-flop. So we are connecting these two inverters. I'm isolating because in the previous class, I think we are isolating the output not to get disturbed by this because during
Satabh, just wait. Say, suppose this type of thing is there. So when anyone asks what is that which triggered, positive or negative, just see this thing. Just see this thing. So if you will give 1, this will connect, or if you will give 0, this will connect. Okay. So in that way, you can think it's a positive trigger or negative trigger. So if it is 1, then it is connected, means short circuit, that is pass. So that means it's positive trigger. If you will give 0, then it is connected, then it's a negative trigger. Okay. In this way, you can think of it. Another way, if it is negative latch and it is positive latch, so that's why you can say it's a positive trigger. Okay, Satabh, go ahead.
yes, sir. So we are connecting these two, then we will get a D flip-flop. Now I will be showing you negative edge triggered D flip-flop. You can also do for positive triggered by connecting first negative then positive. So you know how this is working. First, if you make D equals to, let the data equals to 0 here, and you will be getting an inverted input here. Then if the clock is 0 now, so clock will be 0 and here clock bar will be 1. That means what? When clock will be 0, then the data will be latched, means passed. That means during the it is like a active low, it is like working like an active low thing.
Yes.
Then this is a positive latch, so when clock will be 1 here, it will be latched. So according to that, we will be getting a positive trigger, means at positive edge of the clock, the data, what will be the input data, we will be getting that input data to the output. And when clock equals to 0, then we will be getting the previous state of the output, what will be stored earlier. So that is the thing. Then let me show you the simulation. So can you see the screen,
Yes.
Linux? Yes, sir. Okay. So let me show you the schematic first. So Prachita showed you what? Only this positive and only this negative. Now I'm connecting this. Now you can see here, these are some, let me zoom this. Okay. You can see here, there are some square boxes. These are called icons. Icons what? That I'm creating a schematic of this transmission gate in one module. then I am instantiating that in this module. So let me show you that first. This, yes, you can see this TX gate, transmission gate. So I have made this circuit, this schematic. Then what I am doing is I have to create the icon to instantiate that in that module. So you can make that new icon by pressing caps lock plus K. Then you will be getting
Yeah.
this icon.
Here you can window, when you go Windows, okay, here Windows. So here also if you click, then you can get K.
Here also make icon.
Make icon. Okay, so yeah. So this thing you need to know. Otherwise,
Then after getting the icon,
yeah, go ahead.
yes, sir. So when you are doing this schematic and you have to instantiate in that module which I showed earlier in the previous class, the class that inverter one, that was already instantiated, and we are that was already made, and that we are instantiating in every circuit, that inverter shape what I was showing in the previous class. So now I have created this transmission gate. So remember one thing, don't place any global nodes in this, because you have to instantiate this. So when you will be making an icon, so these nodes will be shown here. That global you can't see when you are getting this icon. So we have to connect these all nodes to other branches in the circuit where you have instantiated this. So don't connect any global node. You just connect some nodes which we want to connect with another circuit. So this is one. This is you can see here I have connected clock B to the PMOS here.
Are you getting the point? What she said, don't connect any global. So please, are you able to figure out that point, or just listen that point? Global. What is the meaning of global? Anyone understood that point? Hello. You should know this, otherwise after that you'll say that, we are not getting anything. So global means that VDD ground. Don't put VDD ground here. Just give a pin, in out pin or in pin or out pin. Then when you make that icon, so that will be visible. That the pin names. Then you will connect wire. So if you put globals here, that will not visible to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah, you should work on this show too. Then it will be easy to generate that spice file. Okay. So it's now you will make D flip flop, two flip flops, two latches are there inside that transmission gate, inverters are there. So if you're going to write all these things, it will take time, and you may confuse some connectivity, node connectivity. So if you draw the schematic here, then you generate that netlist Simran file, then it will be easy for you. So that's why you should know this. Okay. Okay, Satabdi. Go ahead.
yes, sir. So in this transmission gate, this is the input node I have connected. This is the output. This A, VDD and A ground, what you are you can see here. So these have named it as A VDD because I will be connecting this to global VDD in the main schematic. So that's why I have named another name, which is A VDD and A ground to both of the substrates, because PMOS substrate is always connected to VDD and NMOS substrate is always connected to ground. Okay, and clock here and clock bar here. Then another one is this transmission gate. So this another transmission gate, the opposite one, means PMOS will be connected to clock and NMOS will be connected to clock bar. Then let's go to the main circuit. So this I have instantiated. How you can instantiate here? Just go here. You can see that there was a spice. So there are a list of these libraries. So I am selecting mylib. So in mylib you can see 3 options. So these 3 options I can instantiate here: TX gate, just click just drag this with shift and left key, then you will be getting that instantiation here. Okay, and inverter is already in the Spice library, so I am instantiating the inverter from here. There is an inverter here, so you can instantiate that here. Then how the circuit is working, let's see that. Zoom out. Okay, it's visible or totally not visible? Like
Yeah,
annotation
visible.
will not be visible, circuit is visible.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So here I am going to do negative edge triggered flip-flop. So what I will be doing, I will be connecting first the positive latch and then the negative latch. So it will be a negative edge triggered D flip-flop. So what I am doing is I am connecting a voltage. I am giving a pulse source to this D input, which will be the D input. I have named the node. Prachita explained you about that. You can name the nodes by from here, clicking dragging the name net, and you can name the nodes. So I have named here D. So this is the D input. Then one inverter is connected to isolate that input data. Then it is connected to the transmission gate. You can compare with the circuit connected to the transmission gate. Then we are connecting all these nodes in the main circuit where we want to connect this. So as I said, A VDD and A ground should be connected to global VDD and global ground. These are connected. Then the clock and clock bar signal. So actually this is TX get one. TX get one means what? This for positive, this is positive latch. So I will be connecting first the PMOS to clock bar and NMOS to clock. So I am doing that. Then connecting the clock and clock bar signal. How? I am giving a pulse signal and just connecting an inverter and placing it and giving it to clock bar. So there will be a delay between clock bar because of this inverter. Then you can set the sizes of this inverter as 1.7 with the ratio of 3 or 1.2 with the ratio of 2. Then you will be for increasing the strength of the inverter. Okay,
So,
then
Satabdi,
here another transmission gate is connected just opposite this. That yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, these two transmission gates are different or same? I mean, same instance na or different?
Sir,
Oh,
different instantations.
okay. TX1, TX2, TX, okay. Can you,
Sir, here two instantations.
okay, TX gate, okay. Yeah, then
And I
okay.
have named this node as
Hmm. Go ahead.
yes, sir. Then I have named this node as N2 just to see how the signal is going. So you can see that. Then the inverter back-to-back static means which will store the memory. So this back-to-back inverters are connected. Then it is connected to another now negative latch. So negative latch here I have given two transmission gate and back-to-back inverters. Same way I have connected both the clocks to one source, and then I have placed an inverter just to invert that signal and give it to clock bar. And here there is output, so I will be observing the output here. So now go to ngSpice simulation, run this netlist /SPC, then let's see the netlist. I am already into that module, that DH flip-flop, so I have to just do vim simran.sp. So here you can see I have given the path. Then this is the total netlist. So you can see these instantiations. It is named with, sorry. you can see these instantiations. It is named with different names. That means X, and then some different terms are given 0, 4, 1. So there are this number of instantiations. So you can do X and then name with different terms. Then it will do as much number of instantiations as you want.
So
Then this is inverter is instantiated. Then the transmission gate 1. Then all the sizes are given here.
hello.
You can observe the list. Then
Hello.
this is the V clock. That means the clock signal which I am giving. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So remember, so everyone I'm saying. So whenever you are seeing X, okay, it means it's a symbol, means it's a circuit block. Okay. Whenever you will see M, that is individual component. Okay. So these difference you can differentiate, means you whether it is a instantiation thing or a full component. So though it's a symbol or icon, so that's why it's X always. Yeah. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. So as sir said, this is an instantiation. For MOSFET we are writing M. For resistor the annotation is R. For capacitance it is C,
Yes.
like that. Then this is V clock, the clock signal which I am providing. This is the D int, that means V in. Can see here, this is a pulse signal. So I have given 0, pulsed up to 5. I will be giving the delay here. In the clock signal I will be giving the delay. Let me show you first the netlist. Then you can see that transmission gates are already automatically instantiated in the SPICE netlist, as I have instantiated that in the schematic. So dot subcircuit it is instantiated. Then this is the module inverter. It is also instantiated. Then the temperature parameter, global VDD and ground. Then V supply VDD is 5 volts. Then the transient I am doing it with a step of 0.01 nanoseconds up to 80 nanoseconds. It will be the transient simulation we can see. Dot control, I am interested in the input data, the clock data, the clock bar data, the VQ, that means the output, and the Q bar. So Q bar is not needed, but you can see. Okay, let me change the delay now. So I have to change. I have given here 10, pulse width is 10 and period is 20. Whereas in data I have given 20 to 40. Okay, now I have given delay as 0.3 and let's give the rise time as 0.01. 0.0. All of you understood the SPICE netlist?
Yeah, please just stay in this screen. Ask them. Hello. So line by line, you can go. Just know is it correct or not? Why it is? How it is? Yes or no? Why you are
Yes,
silent?
sir.
She is asking you.
Yes, sir, got it.
Yes, means for others.
Okay.
Okay. Soumya,
Okay.
Sir?
are you getting or not?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So in the V clock.
In the V clock. Okay, V
Yes,
clock.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
V clock 0.5 then 0.3 nano. It is the delay.
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
delay.
yes, it is a delay. Then rise and fall.
Rise time, fall time.
It is rise and fall delay.
Just wait here. I'll show you. So that's why always she is asking, I am asking. So if you are getting some doubt, just ask that time. So suppose this is a clock. Okay, it will not go that. Okay, suppose this is a clock. Okay, so like this. So suppose this is your 0, this point is your 0 point. Okay, so this is nothing but your delay. What C is given 0.3 nanosecond. This is the delay. Okay, then this value is your 0, initial value. So final value is 5. Okay, remember this is 0, this is 5. Then delay 0.3 nanosecond. Okay, then rise time. This is your rise time. Okay, from 10 to 90%. What is the time? That is 0.1 nanosecond. Then fall time. Okay, from this to this 90 to 10. This is fall time. Okay, then 10 nanosecond your pulse width. So this is your pulse width. Okay, so this is your 10 nanosecond. And the period 20 is from this to this. Okay, this is 20 nanosecond. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you should know these things, otherwise you will not define.
Sir, 20 nanosecond is from
Period.
for one cycle.
It is one cycle, clock cycle.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, not from here, this to this.
Yes, sir.
One rising edge to other rising, or one falling edge to other
Yes, sir.
falling edge. And this is the false width.
So the delay part is we are giving for the setup time.
Yeah, that is different thing. Means delay, you can give whatever delay you want. Okay, that means you're starting, it's 0 to 5. That means the initial value is 0, final value is 5. Its initial value is 0. That means after 3 nanosecond or 0.3 nanosecond, your initial value will start 0. Okay, so from that your final value will go after the rise time. Okay, so the initial value will start from after 3 nanosecond. That is the thing. Means it will 0 initially, that it will wait 3 nanosecond, 0.3 nanosecond to go 5. So that is the thing. That's why it is called delay.
So the data should be ready before 3.
No, that is all different. Just you need to know what is how will define a means voltage clock. How will define?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For
That
that
I get.
I said. Okay, but that setup delay rise, that is different means compared to data. Okay, when data will be before, how much time before the clock hits, that is the setup time. Okay, or whole time, how much time after the clock, that the things. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, what about other things? This xi2, xi3, xi1, these things you are getting or not? What is this?
So these are inverters.
Okay, these are the inverters. Ex means these things already, you can see this is T-gate. 1 minute. Where is T-gate? These all are inverters.
The second line.
Second line. This one T-gate. So now you can see. So here, this is your icon, okay? xi4, means instance 4. So this is your x, means the T-gate, and it's I4, somewhere you will get I3, suppose it's I7, because others are I1, I2, I3, like it's I4. So now that T-gate is defined here, sub-circuit. Okay, T-gate is there, 2 MOSFETs are there, all these things defined here. Okay, but that thing is, it's like a function. Okay, so you are giving a function that the more means detailed things is defined here.
So in the xi6, the T-gate should be T-gate 1.
xi6, where is xi6? Yes, this xi6.
T-gate should be T-gate 1. No?
Why?
So we are taking negative trigger, na? So we have taken here T-gate 1.
No, that see, here one T-gate, here one T-gate. In the next case, here one T-gate, here one T-gate. Okay, so these two are T-gate 1, suppose T-gate 1. These are 2-gate T-gate. No, these two are T gate, these two are T gate 1, like this. Okay, so two types of gates are there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you
Yes,
can
sir.
you can use single gate, but you have to connect. Suppose I just explained this thing. So if you see her schematic, suppose she given its clock B, is clock. So if she will use same thing, but this should be clock. Actually, inside this is clock bar. Then if you will connect both, then same T gate you can use also. It's not a problem. But this should be clock bar, this should be clock. If you connect both, and then same T gate, anyone, T gate or T gate 1, you can use, not a problem. Satabdi, understood?
Yes, sir. Sir, just to avoid confusion, I
Yes,
have done
yes,
that.
exactly. Yeah. So, clear these points, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying just after doing the lab, means you can do, means you have to do this thing. Otherwise, it's a demonstration. They are helping. But if you will not do, then never you cannot do in the real situation. Because you are thinking it's very easy, but it's not easy. Okay, even if single, these two things you cannot write if you have not you will not practice. Okay, you'll forget what I will write. What is xi4? What is n0? What is n2? Okay, so that's why I'm saying you have to do all these things. Otherwise, definitely forget. Here it will like it's very easy because yeah, this is the thing, this is the thing, this is the thing. What is the extra thing? But when you will do, then definitely you will face the problem. So that's why I'm saying always do practice. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so
Yes, sir. So, has everyone understood this? Now let us do the simulation. I've sourced it. Now you can see the simulation. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so this is the D, which is the input signal. This one. Then this is the out. The green one is the output. This pink one is Q bar. That means the inverted signal of this output. And clock B is here. Clock is this blue one. So you can see I have a gig. I have given the period of clock as 20 nanoseconds and the period of D as 40 nanoseconds. So this is a single cycle. This is a single cycle. So now this is a single cycle. So now as this is a negative triggered flip-flop, so the negative edge of the clock, first edge of the negative first edge of the clock is this one, this edge. So here at this edge, the data which we having is actually 1. So previously the data of the D was 1. So it was, that's why the Q was showing this. Then when it is negative triggered, so at first edge of the negative edge of the clock, I am then latching this. So I am getting whatever data I have, I am getting that in the output. Then again, let's come to the second negative clock edge. So here there is positive clock edge. So the data is remaining the same. That is 1. What is previously latched. So here you can see in this area, Q is actually 1. That means what was previously latched, the D signal. So it is here because I am having a positive edge, not negative edge. So now let's come to the next negative edge. That means the second negative edge of this clock. At this edge, data is actually 0. So it will be latched because this is a negative triggered edge flip-flop. So at this edge, as the data is 0, so I will be getting the Q as 0 here. Then again, you can see this is a positive edge trigger. So here at this negative edge, the data was 1. So I'm getting 1. Then again at this negative edge, the data was 0, so I am getting 0. And this is the inverted signal of this. You can see there is a delay between these two, sorry.
Yes.
There is a delay between these two clock because of that inverter what I am using for the clock signal to be inverted. So you can see there is a delay between the two because of that inverter what I am using here. Let me show you the netlist also, sorry, schematic also. So here you can see I have connected an inverter for the clock signal to be inverted. So that inverter delay I am getting because of that. So because of that we have to set some setup and hold time. So that's why we are setting some setup and hold time, so that the data which we will be getting, that should not be wrongly interpreted. So you can see in the Kang book also there is a violated signal because of the setup violation. You can see here, there. I will, let me show you that also.
Just wait, Satabdi.
Yes, sir.
Just stay in
Yes,
this screen. So let them think. So now you are getting this point or not? What she said. So please be interactive and ask questions if you have any doubt. Just think about this. How it is. Okay. So this is your data, this is your clock, and this is your output. Okay, how it is coming. So it's a negative edge trigger flip-flop. So everyone clear?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm asking one question. Why at this point, when clock is here 1, why we are getting 1? So at this point, when clock is equal to 1, so why we are getting Q is equal to 1? Occur. When clock is equal to here 1, so we are getting 1 also here. Why it is?
Sir, Khadagra said yes, sir.
Oh, Khadagra, okay. Why it is?
So where the second, hello?
Yes, yes.
When the clock is 1?
When here it is clock is equal to 1, so why we are getting this 1 here? Q, this is Q, na? So Q, why we are getting 1?
So the green one is the clock and the red.
No, blue is clock, red is data, green is your output Q.
Blue is clock, data. Yes, sir.
Somewhere here in the upper side it is written.
Yeah, upper side you
One
can
sec.
see. Yeah. So blue is clock, red is data, this is your output.
So, the clock is negative triggered. So it is 1 because it is in the hold position.
It is in the
Hold position. Means,
okay. Then why it is 0 at this point?
so because it is negative triggered, so when the clock is 0, so we are getting the data in the output 0.
Okay. So actually, this point, this is your clock is equal to 0 means that is your the output is holding that value. Okay. So that's why we are getting whatever the previous value was there up to this point, whatever the value was there, same will be there. Okay. So once the negative edge will come, so it will change. It will change means At that time, whatever the value, that will be come to this point. Okay, Vakkar also you understand? Vakkar?
So last one that not understood that.
Which one? Which one? That's why I'm asking. You should ask. If you are silent, then
So even so down one that after that
no.
till one it was there, then down why it is down. Is- In the green one,
Why?
in the
Yeah, on the green one, why it is down?
yes, till one it is there. Then after that the down slope, why it is that?
Then till now, what you understand? Okay, so this is your clock, na? This is negative edge trigger.
Yes,
So clock is 1 to 0. So at this point, what is your data?
0.
Data is equal to 0.
Hmm.
So in negative edge triggered flip flop, when clock is equal to 0, what you will get the output? Whatever the data will pass or not.
Yes, sir.
So it is what is the data? 0.
Yes,
Then you will get 0.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that. Okay, next at this point, when this clock is equal to 1, this is okay. Negative is 0. At this point. Here at negative 8, you are getting 0. But when it is positive, it should be 0. Why it is 1?
So let me see the schematic. Because of some violation, it may be happening.
Yeah, check that. So check that the TG is correctly.
Yes, sir.
So in the first part, this is which one is TG1, top one or what?
First one is TG get 1.
TG get 1. Okay, then this bottom up, what happened? Undo. Okay. So next, bottom.
Then one is TG get 1.
So
Okay.
both are TG. Actually, it should be TG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Both are same.
Sir, I will change this. This is TG get 1. And this is TG gate. So
This one is okay.
upper one will be TG gate. So this upper one will be TG gate.
Yeah, but one thing you have to change means, see, in
Yes,
this
sir.
way, either this will one and that, the cross discuss. This will one means that path one will be on in the second.
Sir, which one?
You can change any one. Means
Yes, sir. Yes.
should not be same.
But
Yeah.
at that side, I have given this upper one as TG gate.
You have to you have to vertically rotate, vertically flip
Sir, which one?
on the top one. You have to flip vertically. Just click on that and press Y. And the top one, top one, top one. Click
Yes,
on
sir.
that. Yeah.
Sir, here there is VTT. I will connect this clock B to this clock B like
Okay.
this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You can do that also. Yes. So who worked, Soumyaranjan or worker who said that TG about that during that spice file? Means when, someone saying that TG one he changed.
So it was me.
Okay, Khadagre.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now I can check.
Yes. Sir, let me just provide the path.
Not a problem.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So in the circuit, we can also take TG gate one and then short all the means.
In one TG also you can do, not a problem. So definitely you have to work on that. So in any way you can do that will be okay, not a problem. But your answer should.
Sir, somewhere the node is wrong now. I have to see.
Yeah, okay. Just that 0 nanosecond that you have given in V, that may be here. This thing. Maybe the rise fall may not be 0 nanosecond. That is, so you can change it 0.1, 0.01,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I got it. Actually, the time step is too small. That is 5 picoseconds. I have to change it.
Okay.
Clock B it is shown.
Big clock.
Clock B.
Okay. Here, this point.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. No, sir, it is not working for some other reason. It was working on some clock B2.
Q. No such vector Q. Check that Q where it is connected.
No such other button key.
Here may be some problem. That key, can you check that Q output Q?
Sorry.
Yeah, that is okay.
Sir, I think there is some error in this clock signal only.
Where is the error? It's
Connected
up.
directly to
So, just wait. And change to it. This means clock. This is clock bar. So it is okay. So come left.
yes, sir.
So this is clock. Yeah. Okay. 1 minute. So this is your clock. So this is connected to. This is connected. Is it connected or? So here,
Yes,
okay,
sir,
you are
it is
connecting this and this. Okay. So this connected to this. Okay, this is clock B. This is clock B. This is clock and this is clock. Okay, this connected to so where is the problem? So this ground is connected. And that is connected. So so now can you check? I think it's okay.
yes, sir.
Just generate the net list. Just make one, just check.
Yes, sir, now it is working.
Okay.
So there was some error in that clock only.
Okay.
So these two are, this is the data. Okay. The given offset for this.
Okay. So now, so this is your clock. This is your clock, and this is your data. Where is that red one? So this is your negative. So at this point, this is 1. Okay. So it will up to 1. Then again at this point, this is 0. Okay. So up to this point is 0. So again at this point, this is 1. Okay. So 1 will be stay up to this point. Next negative is. Yeah, good. So now it is correct. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when there is a negative edge, so data is there. So that will stay up to next negative edge. Okay, so next negative edge, whatever the data will get, that will stay. Okay, so in this way, you can do the positive edge trigger flip flop. Okay, and next thing is, so in the next lab, we'll do all these things, setup, delay. So you have to, means in our assignment, what you will do, you can measure. So from to this or that clock to Q, what is the clock to, so this is clock, negative edge clock to this value. What is the delay? That is called propagation delay. Okay, so you can measure. So by the trick track method, measure things, you can measure this value. Then also you can measure in that from D to that N3, what is the setup time? That thing also you can measure. Okay, and also you can measure that hold time also. Okay, so here how you measure the whole time. So this is your clock, negative edge clock. Your data is, this is your data. Okay, so means here it's already there. It cannot measure whole time here, but the thing is you can measure the whole time from the circuit perspective. So what is the delay of that T gate, and what
delay?
so delay of that T gate and delay of that inverter. So if you measure the both delay, so this TG minus T inverter. Okay, this. If you do that, then you will get T volt. So this is the thing. So if there is in your circuit that is inverter, then T gate. Okay, then that is inverter like that. So from here to here, you will measure, that is T initial, suppose for this, and T gate, that you can measure. Okay, from here to here. Then TG2 minus T initial. So if it is positive, that is your positive hold. If it is 0, that is 0 hold time, and if it's negative, then negative hold time. Okay, so in this way you can measure and check. So clear this thing. Okay. Okay, we stop here. So for you, what you can do, go and do again and again these things. Okay, it's not simple actually. Okay, they have spent one day for this. So you have to do these things. Okay, so you have to smart by changing. See, one error we got take around 5 to 7 minutes or 10 minutes. So that thing you should know, means how to debug that thing. Suppose you will get any error. So that is the thing. And then you do the latch, both positive and negative, and then do the positive edge trigger flip-flop, because here it's negative edge trigger flip-flop. So positive edge trigger flip-flop you can do. Then you can measure all this setup time and hold time, that propagation delay time. Okay. So in the next class, we will do some new things. That means how to draw a plot. Okay. Suppose, so this is your setup time, not setup time. This is D to Q, I said, and this is your C to Q, clock to Q delay. So if we measure and plot this value, then finally you will get this type of curve, constant. That means, suppose this is your setup value, setup time. Okay. So after setup time, there is no violation. That means the clock to Q, it is always constant. The propagation delay always constant. Okay. But before that, if setup violation is there, so this clock to Q will be very, very high. Okay. So that thing we'll do, and we can try to plot these things. Okay. So clear? Satabdi, if you want to add something, you can add, or students, you can ask any question to Satabdi or Prachita or me, you can ask.
Sir, in Kangbook there was a timing diagram of that setup evaluation that I was going to show, but in next lab we will be doing that. So why not?
Yes, not a problem. Yeah. So so anyone want to ask anything?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So in the circuit, I have doubt.
Yeah. Circuit. Just Prachita, Satabdi, just change to. Yeah.
So saying the
Slave pad. Okay, right side. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yes, the inverter is connected from the the last inverter.
This one.
No, sir.
This
The
one.
bottom one, yes.
Which one? This one.
So, yes, sir. This one, yes.
Okay. So what is the problem?
This was clock.
So we know we have to give one clock and one clock bar. So that's why, though it is clock. Okay. So we need a clock bar. That's why we generated this. Then we have given to this, because this is transmission gate.
Yes.
We need one clock. This is clock bar. Clock bar. So locally he generated his clock is coming, and generated a clock bar is connected.
Okay.
This is the thing. Okay. So this is the doubt, or clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Okay. So should we stop, or? Okay.